We're still here.
Yep.
I'm not sure why.
Nope.
5 years of the completely unnecessary podcast.
5 years is a long time.
It's a long time. Thanks for being with us. Did you hear that, Ian? Did you hear that DuckTales theme I put in there? You heard that.
Oh, I heard it.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, I hear it now.
I edit this in real time, Ian. It doesn't take me hours after each one. Guys, this is the 5th anniversary of the CU podcast. The first one was I think it was the 30th of August 2013. 29th or 30th. Look it up. I don't know. Listen to it. We talked about the 2DS coming out.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck announced as Sad Batman.
Yep.
I think that was it. There might have been a third topic.
I think there was one other topic. I just don't recall what it was.
When we recorded in my bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
back at the condo, the crappy condo, not Castle Country, and then we switched to the game room. I don't know why we did it originally in the probably because of the whole desktop thing, and
Because it wasn't really planned.
it was planned. We said we're going to do it this day. We're going to try it out, but here we are. We'll touch upon memories a bit further. We would be remiss if we didn't mention the unfortunate shooting in Jacksonville, Florida, the past weekend at the Madden tournament. At this point, it's unfortunate to say that these mass shootings are becoming so commonplace that it's not a total shock it happened, but being that it's happened in the gaming realm, which we are a part of, which we speak about, we felt we had to at least mention it because it's now affecting directly something that we would actually talk about in the podcast in this realm. And there are solutions out there, and I hope that politicians have the will to try to come to at least compromises to sort of address these issues, both in gun control legislation and mental health. It's not one or the other, it's both. And we have to do better as society in order to reach some sort of, at least attempt solutions to sort of quell this, what seems like an increasing storm of these shootings. And until we at least try to do that, we'll be talking about these almost every week they're happening.
It's a two-pronged attack. A lot of people want to throw all the blame on mental health. And yes, we do need to end the stigma against talking about mental health and getting treatment for people who need it.
And this person definitely needed treatment from reports.
Right. It said they did. And it looks like some treatment was attempted, but it looks like the father perhaps was not as into it as perhaps they should have been. But we also, I think, as a nation, need to realize that in some ways we need gun control, and his guns were legally obtained. That is true. That does not mean that there needs to be some restrictions, and legally obtained does not always... Legally obtained is legally obtained.
Well, Florida has some of the most lax laws in the nation.
I think that was from Baltimore.
Was that when you got them?
But it doesn't... That doesn't mean that the laws don't need to be tighter.
Sure.
In regards.
There's attempts you can make either way to try to do something to see if it has an effect.
Right. At this point, we can't not try.
Try something. And if it doesn't work, you can rescind them. But you got to try something, I think, at some point.
So yeah.
That's all I'll say. It's horrific. Obviously, EA seems like they're canceling future Madden tournaments to try to tighten up security when it comes to these events. And yeah, so it's not a total shock it happened. It's just sort of, since it's in the gaming realm, it's getting a ton more exposure than probably even shooting would have. So there you have it, Ian. A tough way to start the 5th anniversary podcast.
Yeah.
But we've had some good memories along the way during the CU podcast, the 5 years. We've had our...
We'll get to those.
We'll have our ups and downs. We have our memories coming up a bit later. But we have other stuff going on. We have a new T-shirt.
We do.
It's going to be somewhere over here. It's actually that symbol. It's that symbol, but now there's a shirt over there in the editing. You can see the shirt, Ian.
Yes.
Go to Teespring, 2 E's, teespring.com/CU shirt. We've done a couple of t-shirts in the past. It's been a couple of years. We've done the original podcast logo, which you forgot existed when I talked to you.
I did.
Yeah, we had another one. This one's only a year old. And we also had the Danny Sullivan t-shirt, which I never got a freaking shirt of. But go to teespring.com/CU shirt. It's a limited campaign. It'll be around for another couple of weeks there. Check it out. Get a nice shirt. Support the podcast. Support Ian's Burrito Habit. Why not?
Yeah.
We also have a certain Super Nintendo guidebook you can pre-order at ultimatesnes.com. So there's the books there. You can see the 2 different covers. You can do that. There'll be a Kickstarter in the fall. And I will be at a few conventions, Ian. I'll be in Jersey. I'll be in Connecticut first, Retro World Expo, then Jersey in the middle of the month at a video game con, and at the end of the month at Retropalooza in Arlington, my 4th or 5th one. So check out those websites, RetroWorldExpo.com.
Well, the cat's away, the mice will play.
You're going to use Castle Contra, use that nice grill you see out back? You might.
Yeah.
It's a 40-inch grill, Ian.
That's what I'm going to do.
Serious grill. It's a infrared back burner on that sucker. You can
baby.
do some veggies on that, too. And there's a rotisserie. Sorry, getting off topic. But anyway, that's what's going on. Again, thanks for supporting us. And thanks for Ian for being a part of this journey.
I appreciate Pat being a part of this podcast.
Why'd you say that so snidely and unauthentically?
Because it sounds funny when I thank you for being a part of my podcast.
Okay.